We got ourselves another Christmas classic.
This is the second best Christmas Day game I have seen in about the last decade.
Christmas Day was nothing short of spectacular with the lineup of games, but this one right here felt special. Whether it was because this is the last time we could see Steph and LeBron face off on Christmas, or because it ended in an epic fashion, this Lakers vs Warriors game had many exciting moments, and to kick things off, you have this amazing Draymond and Curry signature connection. But why exactly did this look so easy? Well, if you notice here, Max points and switches the screen without Rui being all the way aware of what's going on, and when you give up even a step of ground on someone who can move off ball like Steph Curry, well, this one is way too easy. Coming back the other way, you immediately could see the Lakers wanted to get the ball to LeBron and let him work, so with patience, he makes his way to the paint on Wiggins and pulls out the hook float over the top. At this point, the jitters are out, as it's time to really play ball. So you're gonna see Dennis Schroeder try and get up high to stop Reaves from going off the screen, but this is where that quick reaction timing comes in handy with the stop and spin back direction. So now Draymond has to make a choice to either stay with LeBron or stop the drive of Austin Reaves. And wham! Here's where that pass on the roll becomes available for LeBron to go grab two inside. The Lakers would continue to try and press the issue inside as it's been working, but with Trey Jackson-Davis stepping up to the plate, he not only made it hard for AD to score, but he actually sent this shot right back down when he tried to go up on him. And after LeBron made a beautiful baseline pass to Rui so he could attack the rim with force, Trace rotated down to meet him at the rim and gets a hand on this right before Rui is able to slam it home.
Draymond Green and Jackson-Davis got a piece of another one.
Having guys who step up like this is huge for a team, as plays like that shift momentum in your favor for you to now see something go through the basket. So once you do get the mismatch you like, you're able to get it there, and with confidence, Wiggins gets right to the paint with no wasted motion to float this right over the top. The first quarter of this game was truly a battle back and forth, as the quarter did end 23-23, but right here we're going to see how the Lakers once more use LeBron's force to jumpstart this offense. As he enters the post on Wiggins with a side ISO'd out for him, and knowing that Trace is able to help out due to AD being behind the play, LeBron decides to spin out going baseline to get around Wiggins, and ladies and gentlemen, we are prepared for takeoff.
James, the spin and the flush.
This relentless attacking nature of LeBron forced the Warriors to key in on him to stop the drive, but this here results in the Warriors having a miscommunication as Dennis Schroeder points for Steph to take Max, but then Draymond points to the run out to Rui. Since no one is able to get there quickly, this shot becomes wide open and LA is now only down 1 point. This locked in execution helped on the defensive end, as here you're going to see Curry and Draymond sync up to run their signature action. Trey Jackson is going to send it down to Draymond so he can set a screen for Curry to run off, and for the Lakers, their game plan was to rush Curry off these screens, so with two bigs in his grill, he can't get it over the top or around, and this results in a turnover. That still looked like it would lead to a layup for Austin Reaves on the break, but here comes that Christmas energy from Wiggins to recover on the chase down block.
Catches it, layup blocked by Wiggins. What a
Yeah, this game was off to a strong start, and for another thing that's quite strong is the chemistry of Draymond and Curry. When Steph catches here, you're going to see the defense completely shift to him, so look what opens up. It's a straight line draw for Green to attack. Curry ends up finding him on the roll, and as you can see, this makes Vincent help off due to the bigs being too far up, but with him leaving to help, this actually allows Wiggins to become wide open, and here we go with another tray ball. The Warriors will start to get into a rhythm, getting their guys open, and with the Lakers playing drop coverage on Steph, making their guys fight through the screens, this gives Steph the amount of time and space needed to load up that cannon to let it fly. Steph himself had 38 points gassing this team up, so the Warriors would use that gravity to their advantage by initiating these two-man actions far away from the basket. This now puts the defense at a disadvantage as Wiggins can roll uncovered with two guys on Steph, and once the ball reaches Wiggins, it's pretty much a done deal. With the Warriors going up 7 off that bucket, the rest of this quarter was pretty much back and forth, with the Lakers slightly making a push as the Ricky Dalton connect showed no fear when looking to go score at the basket and when catching deep in the corner for the 3-ball, but the Warriors did manage to keep the game steady as Steph was able to direct Buddy Hield to cut back door for an easy one and close, and as Wiggins knocks down this 3-pointer when Reaves goes under the screen. Now with no Anthony Davis for the Lakers to help protect the rim, LA pretty much had a sweet paint on some possessions, and with the defensive chemistry not all the way built up, they allow an uncovered Draymond Green to get an offensive rebound, which leads to a wide open Steph Curry 3. LeBron would come back the other way and nail a 3 of his own to cut the lead to just 2 for the Warriors, and this sequence right here shows you just how locked in he was. Knowing that Kuminga could roll to the rim with ease, James sticks to the game plan of rushing Curry off the pick and roll when available, and even gets his hand on the pass attempted over the top to force the turnover. Then when going back the other way, he just showcases his dominance by bullying his way inside, and at this point, all you can do is foul. LeBron would go on to make some free throws to help his team out, but then to be lazy and point to Christie to switch here does not help your team at all, because with Kuminga having a head of steam coming downhill, this is a recipe for disaster.
Streak alive, Kuminga! Oh, wow! There's a...
Ooh-wee! That dunk was definitely ridiculous, but it didn't kill LA's confidence as they got out on the break to get a layup a couple possessions later, and with them now being able to manipulate the defense with LeBron's inside scoring ability, you'll see here that Rui is spaced out with LeBron ISOs, and at the exact moment GP2 gets established in the paint, LeBron zips it over to Rui, and this one right here is straight cash. This trust in your players does wonders as it allows them to play the game with no hesitation, and this really lets you see the value of some of your players such as Christian Koloko, who had a solid game including this block here, but then you also have Trey Jackson-Davis, who had a solid night as well with his putback to go along with it. Up to halftime, this game was filled with timely buckets and tough shots such as this one from Austin Reaves where he nails a fall-away jumper over the top of pods, Steph Curry sinking not only 1 but 2 threes on back-to-back possessions, and then LeBron slowing it down to calm the game with a heavily contested 19-footer. This game was truly in the making to be a classic. Guys were stepping up big for both teams on the offense and defensive side. Players were being all out physical with one another, and altogether you can see that both teams wanted to win this game, causing an intense battle. Now if we fast forward to the last 5 minutes of the game, you can see the score is very close with the Lakers leading by just 3 points. Now with 2 defenders in front of LeBron and Rui cutting to the rim, this forces Dennis to slide over deep in the paint to be ready for the pass on the cut, but instead this opens up a bullet pass all the way to the corner, who Vincent can then fake out Wiggins on a hard closeout with a pump fake, and just being unselfish, he finds Austin Reaves locked and loaded, so once he catches, this one is ready to fire. That timely 3 would add on to his hot night of 26 points with a triple-double, and when you have a player locked in like this, you cannot allow him to get clean looks at the rim uncovered. At this point in the game, LA is up 10, so the Warriors go to Steph Curry to find that last piece of life in him, and boy oh boy did he come through. Just like earlier, Steph misses initial 3-pointer, but shows the importance of staying with the play to then knock it down on the kickout, which cut the lead to just 5, and this is truly when the stars come out as the Lakers run a 2-man game with LeBron and Austin Reaves, which leads to a 3-ball LeBron can walk right into to extend the lead to 8 points.
Tries a 3, puts it in! LeBron James from...
LeBron and Curry will both go on to show off their playmaking by setting up their teammates to get buckets in close to keep their teams afloat, but trust me, it's demoralizing to the opposing team's fans when you hear
Reaves, layup blocked by James!
But it's even more fueling when you hear the Laces rip on a clutch 3-pointer to cut the lead to only 4 points.
Schroeder at 3, it's good!
Not only was that moment exciting, but to add even more to it, Steph decided to sink this crazy 3-pointer deep in the corner, and then from 31 feet, Curry pulls up, and oh my god.
Curry puts up a 3, bang!
Momentum was rocking for the Warriors, and they only needed 1 stop to take this to overtime, but when you give it a headband AR, he sends you all to night-night. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFL tried to compete with the NBA on Christmas Day, but the NBA ultimately showed them who owns the day. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you're first to know when I upload. I thank you all for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.